Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are continuing with the ranking all Robot Wars robots. Now I haven't done this in a while, so I kind of just got a glance on the list, and I'm so far agreeing with this of what I've done. I'm looking back on it and I'm agreeing with this, except like maybe this maybe go out just because of how much reputation it has. So I might put this on the top of Did Nothing. But we are continuing today, so we have all these robots, and I think I'm giving up. I want to do a supernova robot. So as you can see, we have all of these, and I think the one I know best is the Series 7 one. So I will move this to the top, and then I have the robots wiki. Let's go up here and type in supernova. So here's supernova. And obviously we're going to go to the Series 7 version. That is this version. The basically same picture. And if we go to the Series 7 version, then as you can see, its record. Where's this record? Where is this record? Oh yeah, we've got to go like right at the bottom, don't we? Here we go. 7 Wars. So this is when Heat Eye Round 1, Mayhem, Rhino, Storm 2. It was against Storm 2 and it got absolutely destroyed, so it got eliminated. But that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at this one. In the qualifier, Mechaniac, it absolutely destroyed Mechaniac. Like, it went home, destroyed. It absolutely, like, nothing left. So, in the qualifiers, it absolutely destroyed. Hard. Spartacus, it obviously won. Crustacean, which is a pretty good robot, it obviously won. And it only lost to the second place in the whole tournament. In the whole of the main tournament. Like, it's just very, it's a very good robot. And I love it, personally. I love how there's another strong spinner. And as you can probably see from, like, this record, it doesn't have one, like, easy heat. Like, Behemoth, first fight. Spawn again, Hyperion 3. Ming 3. Storm 2. Storm 2, Crustacean. Big Nipper. TR2. Pulsar, Ironside 3. So, Heat Final, that's where I made it in 6 Wars, but we're only looking at 7 Wars, obviously. And this is tied in with the 7 Wars, and as you can see, like, I wish it has a picture. Does it have a picture of Storm 2 just absolutely bodying it? I don't think it does, but it was amazing. Because as you can see here, Storm 2. Storm 2 pushes Supernova towards the arena wall. Supernova bounces away from impacting Storm 2. Supernova on the side against the arena wall. Supernova churns at the arena floor. Raphael 3 Supernova. Supernova hits the invertible Storm 2 in the closing stages. And then I think it went to judges. And Storm 2 won. But as you can probably see, this version, it did about the same as Crustacean. Like, this version did very well. It was very destructive and it only lost to the second place twice. That's all it lost to. So, it deserves to go there. It's Series 6 and 5 we won't talk about for now, but Series 7, it is very destructive and very good. It was basically about the same level as these two, to be honest. I think that you would actually go down because you didn't do the best in your season, so I think you would go down. I would actually put you lower than all of these except you, because I reckon that these could all do a bit better in the respective tournaments. But now I think we can go back to doing randoms. Do you reckon Axel will be here? There you are. Now, off my head, I do not know actually. I know you got absolutely obliterated by, like, the biggest flip ever. There must be a picture of that. Pitted by Panic Attack, okay. There it is. There it is. Look at this. Look at this. Flip. Straight out. Amazing. It beat Granny's Revenge. That's all it beat. Just Granny's Revenge. It lost to Panic Attack Really Big Cheese though, which isn't bad. So it's like perfect sort of one fight because it won one fight. But it's definitely at the top because it could definitely beat these two. I think that this versus the Alien wouldn't be too bad of a fight personally. I would love to see that. But yeah, it only won one fight, but it had two very hard opponents. One win, two losses. And then, like, 2.1, 2.1, not selected with INL 5 or INL 7, did not enter, entered INL 6. Wildcard Warriors. Oh, okay, I did not know that. It was in Wildcard Warriors. But I don't think that's on there. Alright, so yeah, that's where you're going. You little Axel. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, so I put it there. More to this. Hello. Are you gonna be here? Where's Ice? F. Why is Can Opener there? Wait, why is Can Opener there? Because that's C. Final question. Here's the Ice. This is the Ionals. And who was it again? I already forgot. Immortalis. That's so Immortalis to be a bit higher up. Is that Immortalis? Or is that another robot that the same team built? That must be Immortalis, right? That's Immortalis. It has to be. That's it. Yeah, because there's its head right there. I think that it did nothing, if I remember correctly. Fifth Wars, it lost against Exterminator, which is not an easy win, to be honest. Immortalis, without its weapon rate, Immortalis completed in football competition. Wait, what? Can I see how it won? Immortalis stayed on its spot after Activate was sounded before spinning around as Exterminator approached it. The seed machine then connected with two successive axe attacks up to the top of Immortalis. Although Exterminator ended up heaving itself towards Nova and attempted to retract it to axe the second time, as a result of the incident, the two machines became tangled. It was shoved with Repbot needed to separate the duo. Then, as Exterminator decided to attack Repbot, Immortalis drifted off to distance before bumping into the arena wall. Immortalis was then attacked by Sergeant Bash, who damaged Immortalis' jaw before Shunt came over to Immortalis himself, smashed its rear globe off. That was quite a cool hit, to be honest. With his axe, a further slam from the axe wielding the house robot punctured Immortalis' barrel body before Repbot started his count. After Repbot's time reached 10, Shunt axed Immortalis once more before pitting it, leaving it eliminated at the first stage of the competition. Did nothing. It ran into a wall, died, and then got even more deaded. So it goes and did nothing. I feel like we need to. I'm not doing any of these guys. Like Hit and Racer, they're too good. But on here, we have Dominator 2. Now, Dominator 2 may be the first robot in could do well today. Because this robot is actually good. It made it to many semi-finals. Wait a second. It did very well. It only lost to Tornado. Where's Tornado 2? Concussion. Hard. Wait, what? That's not hard. Corkscrew. Firestorm. Where is it? It's like Dinosaur. No, 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 no. There's a rush. Where is it? It's not here. Am I missing something? It's not here. Alright, never mind Dominator 2, because it's not here apparently. I'm not doing Firestorm. Firestorm is... Sorry Firestorm, but you're too good. Menu. No, that's the wrong button. Let's go back to explore. All pages. And then... let's go down here, and boom. Demolition Demons. Hey! Hello, Demolition Demon. Are you on here? I feel like I saw you. Concussion. He's going very slow. Demolition Demon, here he is. I don't know who you are, Demolition Demon. Let's find out. Series 3, the team entered its sister, Demolition Demon 2, into the Roblox soccer side competition. However, it quickly lost its qualifier to Velociripper. So, Series 3 and Series 2 of Demolition Demon. I don't think both versions are here. What does the other version look like? It's kind of like a wave with a saw. I don't think the other one's here. We'll count them both as one. So, let's go to its Series 2. It went, oh goodness, no, get napalm away from me. Oh goodness, yeah, I had to get out of there. I do not like that. Heat final, robots. It made it to a heat final. Series 2. Series 2, Gauntlet, completed. First. It got first in the Gauntlet. Well done. That's Series 2. Heat A, Trial, Skittles, 20 barrels, first. Wow. Okay, it's really good at Gauntlets. And it won against Victor. Who is Victor? So Victor, it was able to push Victor around with ease. Then the Demon pushed Victor into the PPZ despite it escaping before the house robots could come in. Just as Victor was moved into the middle Luna, it broke down. Oh, okay. Not the best win. But it got first in the trials, and it looks here like Napalm was able to push Demolition Demon around before driving it into the PPZ itself. Demolition Demon was able to nudge Napalm aside a few times before eventually nearly toppling Napalm in its wedge shape. However, cease was then called. The judge's decision was in favour of Napalm, which was not... So actually it nearly beat Napalm. I like this robot. So it's technically is 1 win, 1 loss, but that's really not bad. Well done. I mean, like, this version of it would be... did nothing. Because it literally just entered. But counting them all together, it really should have been seeded, to be honest. It's like, no, it's better than you. It's better than that Barbarous. That Barbarous should actually go down, shouldn't it? This version of Barbarous can go down to there. But I don't say it's better than Rebar. Those 2 wins, those 2 first places on the Gauntlets really bump it up. That's the reason why it's there. And then we have time. We have time for 1 more robot. I don't know if Beast of Boblin will. Now this is a very iconic robot. I don't actually know how good it is. Just trying to find it now. There it is. I think it is very well. UK Series 3. Oh, okay, it did very well. Crusher, 1. Onslaught, 1. Invertebrate, 1. Semi-final, Blade, 1. And also Stegosaurus. So 4-1 rented. And it's the same team that made Roadblock. roadblock, and then Beast of Augment, and then never entered again. So, what even, like, Inverted Rat isn't the best win. Onslaught is a good win. That's just a walkable. So, it made it to a second round of the semis. It was one round away from being in a grand final, which means it lost to a grand finalist. You know what that means. It's pretty iconic, and it did well. I'll say it's in the middle. It's very, very good if it made it that far. It was, and it's like, I remember the most iconic thing about it was that its eyes blinked, which I don't know why that's so iconic. It's just that at the time no robot did that, so that was like, oh my god, its eyes just moved. Kind of like that was the kind of reaction. So it definitely deserves like that tier, but it just like it would do horrid today, but like it was good. I loved it. Well, I love it. I know what it is. I know like what the robot is. When I say I mean like at the start I said I don't know. That meant like I don't know. I knew it made it really far, but I didn't know how far. And now I know it made it really far. So it goes straight up there because it made it to the second round of semis. It's just like automatically that tier, and it's iconic because it blinks. It did beat Onslaught. It isn't too bad of a win, and it did lose to Steg 2 or Stegosaurus. It is Steg 2, isn't it? No, yeah, it's Stegosaurus. But it just booms. So it just kept on like ramming into it, and I think it's just like got really like slow and worn down, and it just died. Well, it didn't die, maybe once you judge the decision because how much damage it's taken. They just said that the other robot won. So this is the new tier list. Thank you guys for watching this. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.